All hands on deck, Connecticut. We need help. Here's the 5G lawsuit, how it's shaping up. Verizon, I have their transcripts where they're lying to towns like Trumbull. Basically dismissing that the FCC standards were fraudulent and laughing at the towns. So, this is the good news. You listening? Richard Blumenthal filed an appearance. Bob Duff, Senate Majority Leader, filed an appearance. Themis filed an appearance. My opponent in the primary. She's sharing with the Energy Department Melissa Paslick's attorney, same attorney, Pura's attorney, is Themis's attorney. Robert Marconi, AG, Melanie Bachman, Seth Hollinger. What I'm saying, folks, is I'm downloading fraudulent documents into this case that they are substantiating their claim on. It's pretty huge, okay? It is pretty huge. Let's flip to a different topic so you can understand. Okay? Here we go. Connecticut Public Corruption Task Force. Call the FBI. Tips, fbi.gov. Look at the photographs. What happened with that? These were on the highway. This is an article. You should read it. Let's look at it. Local legislators said Wednesday they support the creation of a task force to combat corruption in Connecticut. Now, this is a long time ago. This was placed on Westport Wow, a friend of mine. Earlier this month. Let's see what the date is here. All these articles were taken down from the internet. You cannot find them. They were done on February 12th, 2015, 7 years ago. What was the outcome of the Corruption Task Force? What was the outcome of the Public Corruption Task Force? Well, it empowered... Let's see if I can move down. How do we move down on this? It won't do it. Well, I can make it bigger. Deirdre Daly. Horrible lady. I've called her 1,000 times. She's never called me back. There's many horrible ladies in charge of this crap, folks. Sandra Arenas should be put in jail right now for public corruption. Deirdre Daly said the statement that the task force responsibility was rooting out elected official, federal, state, and municipal employees who profited at the expense of the public good. Connecticut's unfortunate recent history with corruption is well known. No doubt. Look at the 5G lawsuit. The New Haven division of the FBI. I've been there, 100 times. Billboards used, let's see if we can click on this, by contacting the task force. Well, hold on a second. All these ads, all these billboards have been taken down, all, from 7 years ago. They never went after Bernie Madoff. They never did. In fact, the Stamford Superior Court stayed every action pending actions at NASDAQ when NASDAQ had Bernie Madoff as their chairman. This also implicates Darien Select lady, Jamie Stevenson. She asked Darien police not to investigate $50 million in theft. $50 million. Wire fraud, check fraud, subordinated loan fraud, mortgage fraud, securities fraud, accounting fraud, obstruction, racketeering, RICO, and it implicates Judge's provider, Adams. Adams is an attorney for Kelly Dryan Warren. Kelly Dryan Warren cashed those stolen checks that Jamie Stevens covered up. Why? Because Mark Gregory lives in Darien at 23 Georgian Lane. Where does Delphine Knight Brown live? Holmes Avenue, Darien, Connecticut. Where does James Moriarty, the check fraud king, live? Darien, Connecticut. Where does Richard Charger live? Where does what's her name? Kelly Hodges lives. Why did Kelly Hodges falsely claim to be an auditor while she's an attorney working for Judge Adams? Why did they falsify? Check this out. They committed subordinated loan fraud. They loaned money from a brokerage firm without telling anyone to an attorney at Kelly Dryan Warren named John Parent. Then John Parent forgave the loan that he gave of stolen funds that Jamie Stevenson had connections to. Falsified an investigation of for 17 years. So I say to myself, right now what's going on? First County Bank in Darien stole Flynn 2022 campaign contributions. Stole. I went in October, November, December, January, and February to the Darien Police Department. I said, excuse me, my money's being stolen. They said, tough shit. Really? This is racketeering of Police Chief Anderson, who's said it ready to retire, folks. I hope he retires in Leavenworth so people understand what's going on here in this crime capital of Connecticut, Fairfield County. Okay? A lot of people are skeptical about what I say. What I'm saying is Blumenthal just lawyered up. Duff lawyered up. Themis Claridus lawyered up with the same attorney. Themis is in a Senate race with Blumenthal, and she lawyered up with the same attorney. Hello. Give me a break, folks. If that isn't corporate corruption, I don't know what the hell is. Pura, Eversource, same attorney. Are they trying to save money? No. They're trying to get a dismissal in a case where your kids are getting cancer, having their retinas detach, going infertile, becoming impotent, and getting autism. All because of Bob Duff and his Robinson and Cole bribes. Blumenthal took 18 bribes on 5G, $60,000 from Charter Communication. Why would Charter Communication pay the crypt keeper, Skeletor Blumenthal, $60,000? Because they know the study's fraudulent. He knows it. He testified about it on the Senate floor. He's on the judiciary calling the shots, killing people. Just like he took OxyContin bribes, just like he took bribes from Burisma, Leitner, just like Senator Murphy, just like all the Congress critters involved in murders in Connecticut. Look at Jim Himes. Look at Seth Rich. Look at his own assistant. Look at what's going on. These people are in a criminal cabal, and they all need to go to jail. And that task force better do it. That task force from 2015, I've been giving information to them monthly for 20 years. And you know what? I want to know who every single person on that task force is, because I'm going to beat the ever-loving crap out of them. Watch me, because I'm not standing for this anymore. No more. You vote, you get me on the ballot, I will run them over like a steamroller. Watch it happen. Thank you very much. Thanks to my 5 volunteers today. I need 5 more, and I need them for 3 days. I need 15 volunteers for 1 day, or 5 for 3 days. Thank you very much. We're getting volunteers. More importantly, we're getting signatures. Who should I thank today? Well, here's 2 of them. God bless Catherine Hearing. Don't know who she is. Born in 1966. God bless her. Diane Bedford. Don't know who that is. They went to cleanupconnecticut.org and signed for Johnny. We have 55,020, counting these 2. And the Secretary of State better wise up, because I'm going to put her in jail, Denise Merrill, forever, and then I'll put the new Secretary of State in jail forever, because these people need to go to jail. They refused all of our senatorial race petitions for the Independent Party. The Independent Party is probably 50% of the state. And once we get that endorsement, being a Republican, they have 19. But what I'm about to tell you might be shocking. Almost all our donations are from Democrats. Almost all. Not the 2 biggest ones, though. And everything you've read about my campaign on Ballotpedia is false. So they'll be sued too. I don't care how many people I got to sue. Have a great day. I'm at 13 minutes. God love you. Blumenthal is lawyered up.